Hear me now, brave men, brave Reichlanders, hear me! The celestial wizards read the portents true. Norse raiders land on Nordland's shores. We have marched many miles, but there is no distance so great that I would not gladly march it to face this, our ultimate foe. Are you with me, men of the Empire? For when the Northmen come, they will attack hard, as their despicable gods demand. We must be ready to push them back, thrust them into the sea, in defense of the Empire! For Sigma! For the Empire! For the Warhammer!
Hey everybody, I had a bit of an issue with the recording, so I'm just going to do a recap of what happened in the episode instead of trying to just redo the whole thing all over again. I don't keep the saves. So I launched Karl's quest battle for the Silver Seal, I believe it was, and it went pretty well. As you can see in the battle here, I smashed them. This first wave didn't last very long. Eventually reinforcements did come in, but it didn't matter. Karl, true OG, just hammered this line. I have a pretty weird army composition, as you can see in the unit cards below, but it works pretty well. If I run up against a dedicated force of like all melee, I don't know how I'm going to do, but against a mixed unit of Norska like I was fighting here, it did just fine. This next clip is from a siege defense battle. This was one of the reinforcing my allies battles, so I just got to pick a force to send, and I think this is going to be the force they always send. Maybe knights in a field battle and this composition in a siege battle. I did so much better than I thought I would. At the start of the battle, the balance of power was just like a little fraction of yellow, but I was able to draw in the mammoths and focus them down one at a time, and once that happened, it didn't matter what else they had. As you can see over on the other side of the map, I'm pretty sure I turn over there right about now, a little bit later. My allies are holding very well, and my whole army is just focusing down those two mammoths, plus a couple of marauders who got on the walls and some marauder spearmen here. But it went a lot better than I thought it would. My allies held long enough for my army on this side just to smash through, or not smash through, rather stop the mammoths from smashing through, and hold nicely. So I was able to finally win one of these ally battles. One of my armies in the north that I had just intended to use as a garrison army, I moved them out to engage the beastmen that were attacking one of my allies, and they just destroyed the beastmen. I did not expect this army to do so well in the open field, and mostly because my allies just got wrecked. You can see on the mini-map there, all the blue disappeared because they all died. So I was able to hold the line there. A lot of enemies, but I just dealt so much damage so quickly that the beastmen couldn't recover and ended up routing from the field. On the campaign map, I've moved Balthazar Gelt over to start the war against the vampires. Karl is running north to reinforce the line there because Chaos is rampaging through. Throg and Norska are both in position to strike, and they tend to ally with Chaos, or at least be friendly towards them, so I need to deal with that threat immediately. Balthazar Gelt, not a great duelist, but he should do okay. So that's really it. I hope you enjoyed this quick recap episode. Maybe it's better this way. Well, certainly shorter. So this time I'll make sure my mic is set up properly before recording an hour. If you want to subscribe after watching this, be my guest. I don't expect you to, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.